The episode tried this report glitch same as the quantum intellect signing in. This is what I have for you today. It's sort of notes that I wrote as I was zooted. So I had this idea to write notes down. So this is what I came up with. By the way, I'ma read the notes to you and I'ma break it down to you because they're sort of complex. So I'ma have to break it down to you in a way that you would understand. So let me read the notes to you. So the title is Pulling My Liquid and Gas Dot Forms into this two dimension because this book is a two dimension. So I'm pulling my liquid and gas into this two dimension, which is liquid and gas is like the spiritual realm. So I'm pulling the spiritual realm because my thoughts is the spiritual realm into this two dimension, which we call book, which we made from a tree. So this is how it goes. I just had a deep download into my software. Thought it would be simple if I jotted down because mostly my mind catches faster than my tongue. My seventh, my crown, once remembered nothing. My seventh, my crown, now remembers everything. The Jewish suckers tried to keep me heavy and stuck up. But I connected the dots, figured out my flaws, now know my ops, scissored out all the chords. Now I'm getting rewards. Little meat income boss. So right there I was just like in a mood of like creating some rhymes. Like my mind was just creating rhymes randomly. So I just jotted down too. So let's continue. I cracked the knot. I've lit the globe. My soul remembered my soul. I know right away I'm space that's been shipped down here on a mission. The more I acquire, the more I can get out. They know the occult side of generation with abundance. So that's it for my notes for today. So let me break it down to you. So my first two lines, this is what I said. I just had a deep download into my software. What do I mean by that? My software is my mind. I deep downloaded my software, which is my software is my mind, cause my hardware would be my reality, cause it like my external reality molds from my mind, so my software would be my mind, and then the hardware would be this reality, this external reality. Let's move on. Thought it would be simple if I jot down because mostly my mind catches faster than my thoughts. So lately I've noticed that like when I like speak to people, mostly my mind catches on faster than my tongue. So I just think of saying something like in the most perfect way of explaining something very intellectual in a perfect way. So I think of it clearly, like in clarity. But then if I have to speak it out, like it becomes hard for me. So my mind catches faster than my tongue. So sometimes just I just like trip over my own words. This is what I mean, because my mind is faster than my mouth. Peace. So let's continue. Where was we at? Thought it would be simple if I skipped that part. My seventh, my crown. Once remembered nothing. So this is what I meant. So like chakras from the bottom. Root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart chakra, throat chakra, and then third eye, and then the crown, and it goes on. Those are just the specific ones. So your crown, which is this part, is the seventh. Your crown. That's why you have to have long hair, cause it's either it's growing your crown. Helps you in a spiritual point of view. Let's go on. Where was we at? Oh, my seventh, my crown now remembers everything. So you remember the first time I said like my seventh, my crown once remembered nothing. And then I went on to say my seventh, my crown, now remembers everything. Because at the beginning I remembered nothing, but it was still encoded in me, don't get me wrong. So now I remember everything because I like downloaded what was already encoded in me. So I remember everything. So I went on to say this Jewish suckers tried to keep me heavy and stuck up. So this is what I mean when I say this Jewish suckers tried to keep me heavy and stuck up. So the Jewish cooperation tries to keep souls into this realm locked in here so they can harness them. So they keep you heavy, they keep you so heavy through abundance. They know the occult mechanics of abundance, so they keep you so heavy with abundance because it's what the masonry stands for, bro. Like they attack people with abundance generation. That's what the G stands for in their symbol. So they generate abundance to you. So they give you all those cars, houses, wives, bro, whatever you want. So your soul can be heavy. So you cannot live this realm. So you can be depressed. So you can be stuck up as a soul because you have so many material things. So let's move on. But I connected the dots. So at my first stages of spiritual awakening, I connected the dots. It was like my aha moment, the light bulb moment. Like aha, I figured out reality. So let's move on. Where we at? Oh, figured out my flaws. So I figured out my flaws because mostly I was just indulging in low vibrational activities that kept me vibrating low. So I figured out my flaws. So I saw it and then I like removed it from my pathway. So my pathway can be clear so I can walk righteously. So I remove certain flaws that I kept on repeating like addictions and a lot of things, friends, goes on. But then let's move on. Now I know my ops. My ops was the people that was around me, but I didn't see it at the time because I had no discerning. My eye was still closed. Scissored out all cards. So I saw my ops and scissored out all cops. All cards, I mean. All cards. CORDS. Cards. I cut it out all the cards. Scissored out all the cards. So identical cards. Because once you attach to people, y'all are attaching your energies because y'all in the same space because y'all nothing but spacers. So y'all be on the same space. Y'all sharing a space, therefore y'all sharing energies. So therefore if you separate with the person, you gotta cut all the energetic cards. Let's move on. Now I'm getting rewards because it's karma. That's how karma works. So I cut out all the energy. I spotted the ops first, and I cut out all the energetic cards. Now I'm like feeling lighter as a soul. So now I'm like getting my rewards on a spiritual level. My abilities on the astrals is like crazy. Little me think I'm boss because I was bullied as a kid. Now like I can stand up for myself. I stand up for my own boundaries. So little me feels like a boss. I'm making my inner child happy. I cracked the nut because aha moment is my beginning stages of spiritual awakening. I've let the cope. It's the aha moment. Let the cope above my head. My soul remembered my soul. So it's like I'm saying I remembered who I am. Like I am. Like on a deep level, not like my name, my personality, and all that bullshit that's heavy. It keeps my space heavy. But then I remembered myself for what I truly authentically am, which is my soul. So my soul remembered my soul. And I know right away I'm a space. So I'm a space because I'm a spirit. And spirit's nothing but space. It's just air. It's not physical. So I'm a space in a way. Acquire the more. Oh, so I said I knew right away I'm a space that's been shipped down here on a mission. So I've been shipped down here on a mission by a collective. It's not a singular thing. It's a collective. They want you to think it's like, oh, it's one, we all reflections. Stop with that. It's a collective thing. You gotta include the ancestors that make up your abilities, your psychic abilities, your talents, and all that. It's ancestors. You live in the past because you're letting your ancestors express themselves through you and you don't even acknowledge them. Gets deep though. It's your ancestors living through you. So, I was shipped down here for a mission, and me and a selected few, we on a mission. We the different niggas, the different trend. Mm, the more I acquire, the more I can get out. Cause this is living hell. We gotta get out. This is like macro. As much as there's macro, there's macro. This is macro. So, oh, micro is the small version. No, not get it. So micro. This may be micro, and there's macro. There's something bigger than this. We gotta get out as souls. We gotta evolve from this, because this is micro, and there's macro, the bigger version. So, the more I acquire, the more I can get out. The materialistic things that they give rappers, they don't want them to get out, because they want to keep them as fallen gods. Because they rappers, it's mostly indigenous people, individuals. So the more they give them the cause, the things that they just give them the money, those things just don't believe. It's not theirs. It's not the rapper's money. It's not the rapper's house. It's not the rapper's cause. It's not the rapper's bitches. It's just the front to those rappers so they can think they it, so they can influence people the wrong way, and then if they like do their transition, it's the time for the transition, which is dying. They will like be kept yet. They will still be harnessed as fallen gods. Their energies will still be used. It gets deep. The more I acquire, the more I can get out. Said that. They know the occult side of generation with abundance. I wish I could go deep with this. The occult side of generation with abundance. So, like, let me make an example about rappers, which I just said. So, if you didn't understand it, like, let me try to clarify as best as I can. So, it's a occult thing that this coven does. This what they call this Masonic coven does. They like create generation through abundance because they know the more that they generate abundance for you, the more you are like, maybe let's say the more they advertise like sexual intercourse things, the more they promote porn and all that, they like creating an abundance of kids, a generation of abundance of kids, so they can feed their system, so those kids can be born and work for their system. So it's harnessing in a way. That's how they do it. That's why the Masonic symbol has G for generation. They generate abundance for people to ruin souls. So like just like rappers, they generate abundance for them, abundance of cars, abundance of bitches, and then these rappers get lost and then they become fallen gods because they don't know who they are and they being attacked through abundance. They don't know the occult behinds of abundance. That's it. Like this video, I know this video was very deep. I advise you to like watch it as many times as possible for you to for it to like really sink in, because I know I went deep in this one. For average people it seemed crazy like if they'd watch this video. For the ones that got it, like this is it, bro. Watch this video as much as you can. Like I really went all in this one. Love y'all. Please like this video.